Back to the Biden presidency, and Margaret Brennan, moderator of Face the Nation, is joining us right now.
Margaret, the Omicron variant, of course, the big story this week. We're seeing a surge in cases again, like in other cities ahead of the holidays. What are the experts telling you?
Lauren, what we are hearing is that this is just so highly transmissible that doctors like Francis Collins of the National Institutes of Health and Dr. Scott Gottlieb, the former FDA commissioner, are warning that people really need to protect themselves and put their masks back on, to go get vaccinated and boosted. And if you are not, according to the White House, this will be a winter, a bleak one, of death and illness. What we are going to talk about on Sunday is the plan that the CDC has rolled out to try to keep schools across the country open. It's highly reliant on testing. Gathering at the holidays, also highly reliant on testing. We want to know how accurate those tests are with this new variant that is circulating, and what people need to prepare themselves for, as doctors and nurses, once again, in many places, are overwhelmed by patients.
Yeah, so many people wondering about the accuracy of those tests. Margaret, you spoke with the DEA administrator, Ann Milgram, who said that drug traffickers are using social media to sell fake pills around the world. How is the DEA addressing this problem?
Well, in this exclusive interview, the administrator lays out, in the wake of a record seizure of fentanyl, how that is driving the overdose epidemic in this country that has killed about 100,000 people. Going after the Mexican drug cartels that are producing these pills in industrialized amounts, using chemicals coming from China. The administration put a $5 million bounty on the head, for example, of a Chinese individual who is helping to ship the components to Mexico and then on to the United States. But she's also issuing a warning shot to the social media companies that they need to regulate what's on their platforms, because this is being marketed in a way that shows up on TikTok, on Snapchat. It's there for a minute, then it's gone. And in the meantime, younger people are able to do direct-to-consumer marketing and purchase pills that they think are OxyContin, they think are Adderall, and it's actually a fatal amount of fentanyl.
Wow.
Drug traffickers are harnessing social media because it is accessible. So we know every single day across America that drugs are being sold on these social media sites, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook. When you go on your smartphone, and all of us have smartphones today, they could be in a child's bedroom, in someone's car. Wherever you are, those traffickers are there too. And the minute you open up one of those social media apps, they're there and they're waiting. They want to make it one click to get drugs into people's hands in the United States of America. We know what's happening, and so do the social media companies.
So this is really a sort of public service announcement to show parents what to look for, particularly around these holiday season, when families will gather and there's concern about more overdoses.
It will be very important to watch this weekend. Margaret Brennan, thank you.
Margaret, thank you. And look for much more from Margaret Brennan on Face the Nation Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m.
And on Facing South Florida with Jim DeFede, Jim talks to State Senator Manny Diaz Jr. about the upcoming legislative session and Governor DeSantis' plan to ban critical race theory. That's at 8:30, right after the Sunday edition of CBS 4 This Morning.